top, you see, of the roof. When you deconstruct the scale models, you have so many of them, like millions of them, like giant Toys R Us that you've compiled as materials, and you color code it, like if you're working with like the plastics or whether it's the metals and stuff. Then as you compile it, you've compiled enough material to make a giant real life one, and then you can compile those to make a bigger one, just like in the grid, the power grid.
Fence mending means for Sky Miles travel skills.
Sky Miles travel skills. You see the floating of these, the floating of the Hyperloops, the Maglev Americas.
How to redeem.
And then you redeem your milesettes. You see, you can decide. You have so many of them, you might want to trade in the pin and trade in the crown and trade in the watches, so that you have more milesettes. You go more on vacations and just explore and purchase products and go into the repoification. And then you're collecting all of it with 16K, with the Google glasses and the new Galaxy phones and the new Apple phones and the new Samsung Club 2017 K-pop ification of the new Samsung clubs. And then you have like the John Walton money that's paying for everything. You give the money back, so the money top, you see, of the roof. When you deconstruct the scale models, you have so many of them, like millions of them, like giant Toys R Us that you've compiled as materials, and you color code it, like if you're working with like the plastics or whether it's the metals and stuff. Then as you compile it, you've compiled enough material to make a giant real life one, and then you can compile those to make a bigger one, just like in the grid, the power grid.
Fence mending means for Sky Miles travel skills.
Sky Miles travel skills. You see the floating of these, the floating of the Hyperloops, the Maglev Americas.
How to redeem.
And then you redeem your milesettes. You see, you can decide. You have so many of them, you might want to trade in the pin and trade in the crown and trade in the watches, so that you have more milesettes. You go more on vacations and just explore and purchase products and go into the repoification. And then you're collecting all of it with 16K, with the Google glasses and the new Galaxy phones and the new Apple phones and the new Samsung Club 2017 K-pop ification of the new Samsung clubs. And then you have like the John Walton money that's paying for everything. You give the money back, so the money goes back into the system. In the Galaxy, so you got all the new Galaxy phones. You have Galaxy celebrity, K-pop Galaxy celebrities, Google Down and BTS and EXO and 17 and Twice and Lot Groups, and you also have the AOG celebrities and LG celebrities and the Apple celebrities.
High price, very expensive magnetic letters, Korean alphabet, Hangul.
Those are all of these vending machines and miles at casino type of machines.
Hanjin shipping.
Yes, Asia, which are Asia miles. KBTS, WBTS, so that's the galaxy-wide type of system. It's industrialization of the parts, so that you build the tower. So you need a tower like that, and the tower is a power. It's a giant antenna type of system. So it also work with flood protection, structures, collections of metals. And it's a WBTS galaxy wideification along the billboards. The billboards is something that is real. You see, like Lamaze. As you connect the billboards, so you connect the billboards with these giant tubes and stands, and the giant Hangul becomes a stand. But the antenna goes high up, just like an antenna that you would have like on 1 in a million to 1. And the antenna, you see like Twice land and the Shibaya land, Shibaya towers of power. So the antenna can go up, the antenna can also go down as you compile it. And then you could have the bots, you see, like a termite type of bots you can eat. And then you have a solidification of it, you see. It's a lot easier and better that way. It's quicker. Instead of like putting pipes together and like redneck, that's hard man work. You see, we've been doing it for years. You see, but if you build the 5 towers, you see, then you can compile the energy that's in the towers and the materials, and then you can drill down that way. So now you have a silo maker. So it's more than just a silo. You can make things. You can either freeze it, or it's like icy hot. You can freeze it, or you can heat it up, and you can move it out of the silo up, because it's protected by the quattro of the buildings that are built as parking lots. It's like parking lots and deconstructing the used cars and taking all the materials. And then you instantly have the auto parts treasure, Napa treasure there.
Giant Shanghai City.
Boys treasury.
Former
you see the auto zone going to get in the zone. WC.
Giant Shanghai City.
You see with new 2017 new Bangkok Queens.
Crawford County.
And the Bat Money. 30, and then you have a 70 that you could float, and that can work into like vacations too, and all of the vacations and tourist packages and all of the new Apple phones and PlayStation phones, Moto phones, and Microsoft and Google Android phones, and then we're gonna take the image X and have a themification that works into the LinkedIn with all of the businesses. So now you have a franchise. And see, then you can compile the brands as like a Groupon, and then it's the franchise-ification that has all of the intellectual property rights. Then you peg that to the historical money as you compile it along the fences and the gates, and you collect all of the fences and the gates. It's like a fanning gates, and like in the sports arenas and sports stadiums. You have big collections. You have big, hundreds of millions of people. I mean, millions of people, you know, as a sports collective all over. And then you have the sports quarters, you have all the crew quarters, and you take all of the NFL sports quarters, the college football quarters, and basketball quarters. You compile it into the bats.
Restaurant City has same motto as.
See, if you're getting like two of them, you can bet the Mazets of that.
Japan Korea.
Japan Korea.
Our motto
is no low prices. We want buffet prices. We got high quality, expensive, really good for you. Ginseng energizes you, give you life force, and chi power, kimchi power. You see, kimchi power here. And New Japan Korea. New Japan Korea, so you got legal dollar 10 wons, you got the Mao legal Mao yens and the Mao yens, legal 10 wons.
Get paid a real fortune to eat at the Grand China Buffet.
Grand China Buffet. You got on the Buffet, the bitcoins as you're bitten into the food, and you're consuming the substance of it. Energy source of power, you see. Grand China. So that's automatic thousand right there. You got the Grand Dragon to you automatic. You see. New golden dragons.
Grand China Buffet. Shanghai Palace, Boulevard City.
Shanghai Palace.
New Golden Dragon State Park.
Golden Dragon State Park. See, you got the Golden Dragon buses. You see, you got the Golden Dragon teams. You go to the state park. You collect millions of pounds. You see, you pay for 12 times over. In the collections,
Hong Kong Noodle City,
and then you can work the bats into the chain link fences. You see,
Hong Kong,
you put up a new fence.
City.
You got temporary fence.
New Tokyo Township,
unions,
Tokyo West, Monroe,
Miles.
Tokyo, Japan City, 225 BRSX.
See, 225 New Baton Rouge Stock Exchange.
Little Tokyo to Swag
SM Towns and the theme parkifications of the parks.
Japan City, 225 BRSX.
225 BRSX. Tokyo, New Tokyo prefectures, works into the RR Townshipification of the restaurant, and the New Tokyos, the New Souls, New Tokyo Souls, New Beijings, New Shanghais, New Hong Kong, Hong Kong Expresses, Asiana Airport City, Asiana, especially out in the desert. You got lots of land to
develop. New Golden Dragon High Purity
things
standards,
underground and above ground, magnetize it.
New
giant,
Dragon,
huge airports, 100-mile airports. You line them up, you take them apart, you put them into the mag labs, and you get the jets and the engines. You see. See, so that you go into making millions and millions of the bodies. You put them into the Maglev America and you float, see, because you have all the seats and accommodations and everything that you need. You see, and then it floats through the tubes. You can compile them, you see, and then you have a 787 Boeing Airbusification. You move the bus, float the buses through the giant U-tubes. Shanghai is a 9-dragon city, 9 California. Dance. You got 9 Goo dance, different types of charms, the money dolls, the jewelries, the crown, queen crowns,
Taiwan Township, Saigon noodles,
2017 crowns, 2016 crowns. We are CLC, WCLC in the Auto Zone. You have all